Alright, so we back with another video. Today we got y'all boys with a reaction video. Today we gonna be reacting to a top 10 anime of winter season. I don't know how I'm gonna do the anime videos, because I do have a plan how I'm gonna do anime videos, but I also wanna do like kind of like I'm gonna do with the music, where it's gonna be parts throughout the year where I do best TV shows so far, where it's not gonna just be anime. It may be majority anime, because there's just not a lot of TV shows that's good coming out so far. But there's some big shows that's coming out this year, so we'll see. But I do think that's going to be a very fun list to be making this year, because it's a lot of good stuff coming out. But today we're going to be reacting to the top 10 most anticipated winter anime of 2026. Now, this is going to be a very interesting thing to watch, because as we go through this, because we kind of midway through the season, I would say, I'm going to be able to give my opinions on some of the shows that's going to be in this video. So this is gonna be like a reaction to what was expected and somewhat of my reality of what I think of the shows so far. So if y'all do want more videos like this, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, all that good stuff out the way. Let's hop into it. What is that? Oh, by the way, at the time of recording this, I have not watched a single episode. Well, I watched the first episode of JJK. I'm not caught up. I think they're on episode 5 at the time of recording this. But with that being said, I have read the manga, so I know for the most part. But I know the anime is going to be elevating what it is. I'm just letting it build up. Just what I do sometimes. But I have caught up on pretty much a lot of the best anime that's coming out so far. I ain't gonna lie, even with JJK, because I know the animation is crazy, I don't think JJK is the best anime going on right now, though. But like I said, I only watched the first episode, and the first episode was really good. I already know all the stuff with Maki, spoiler alert. That's not really a spoiler, just saying it. But if you watching the show, you know what I'm talking about. But I do think there is a different best show of the season so far. Can I up the quality? Okay, let me put this sound on. I don't think I had the sound on. All right, let's get to it.
Finales, long-awaited returns, and even a few new dark horses ready to...
Okay, now another show I'm not really caught up. Before we get too far, is Hell's Paradise. So we'll be going more so based off his thoughts on the first season, but I am going to catch up on that.
Sleep schedules. Some shows are here to make you cry, some will melt your brain, and others will just look really, really cool doing it. So grab your blanket and let's dive into the top 10 most...
Some of this is going to be putting me on, and some of this is going to be giving me my... Oh, I forgot about this show, Frieren. Actually, I want to, hey, put in the comment down below, what's the best show that's airing right now? Because Frieren is a pretty big show, too. What the hell is this? Whoa, what's going on? See you next time your sister died a month ago. What's going on? What's going on? What's this? I'm watching a lot of shows right now. I ain't seen this. Oh, I did see this. I seen this was a thing. I seen this was getting showed on YouTube, though.
Media haunted, literally. That's the wild premise of Dead Account, where ghosts possess the online accounts of the deceased and exorcists fight them in the digital realm. From the creator of the infamous death game manga Real Account, this series twists modern internet culture into a supernatural battle.
Yeah, I seen a clip, and I seen a crazy clip of this. It was literally this girl. Hold on, I'm gonna pause it at the right thing.
This series twists modern internet culture.
It was this girl. And she walked in like a supermarket, and it was like a demon that was a penis. I was so confused. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know what was going on, bro. Genuinely. So if anybody can explain that in the comments, let me know.
Into a supernatural battlefield. So expect a timely, action-packed commentary on streaming culture amid the exorcist duels. The protagonist Soji is an online troll with a heart of gold. Just imagine Bakugo if he had a YouTube channel, who gets dragged into an occult adventure to save his sister.
Bakugo's a troll? I feel like he was dead ass.
Action and eerie commentary on our always online lives. The early trailers flaunt vibrant visuals and slick tech-infused exorcisms, looking as stylish as they are spooky. Dead Account might be sitting at number 10, but its concept is so out there that it immediately grabbed
turn up
my
the audio
attention.
for y'all.
Ghosts in your feed, cursed live streams. It's like Ghostbusters meets Sword Art Online. What the?
Okay, Dead Account. Okay, I think I'm gonna try to guess some of these that I haven't watched yet. So this is Trigun, I think. This animation looks crazy though.
彼は双子の兄、ミリオンズ・ナイブスの人類殲滅計画を阻止するために人知れず戦っていた。
desert sun, a red trench coat, and a $60 billion double-dollar bounty poster fluttering in the breeze. Trigun Stargaze is coming in guns blazing. This is the final phase of the Trigun Stampede saga, set a couple of years after we last saw Vash wandering nomad.
Oh, so this is the finale of Trigun.
To flex its
or is it just Trigun Stampede?
Animation for one last ride, and it looks downright stellar. They wowed us before, and early peaks suggest even crazier action scenes this time. Stampede's first season
seemed like that To Be Hero type animation.
Stargaze promises to crank everything up to 11. We're talking bigger jewels, heavier emotions, and even the long-awaited return of a beloved character. I've got goosebumps thinking about Vash and Knives settling their score under a sky full of stars.
I'm not up to date on nothing like this.
Trigun, seeing the story reach its climax in 2026 feels surreal and amazing. Trigun Stargaze didn't just continue the legend, it's aiming to end it with a bang.
What type of show is Trigun Stargaze? Like, is it a mecha? Is it a shonen?
Continue, I'd like to give a shout out to the sponsors of this video.
Hey, one time I literally sat here through the whole. Oh, jump ahead.
Evolve around love. Ride's only getting wilder.
Asa,
Hey, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Coming into this, I thought I was very informed on the top 10 anime of the season, bro. What the hell is these three? I knew about Trigun Stampede, but I'm not caught up, so I haven't watched that. But what is this?
明日も、明後日も、ずっと家に帰ってきなさい。
Not every anticipated anime this winter involves battling demons or saving the world. Journal with Witch trades magic for grounded human drama. It follows a reserved 35-year-old novelist, Makio, who impulsively takes in her 15-year-old niece Asa after a tragic loss. The catch? Makio is so unsociable that Asa likens her to a witch in the journal she keeps of their new life together. This award-winning josei manga was beloved enough to top Japan's yearly manga rankings, and it's finally getting the
Interesting. I never even heard of this game.
Anime treatment. Studio Shuka and director Miyuki Oshiro are bringing it to life with a soundtrack by Kensuke Yoshio, the genius.
And we halfway through the season, I ain't heard of it.
Chainsaw
A silent voice, Chainsaw Man. Okay.
Man's haunting tones. The result promises to be a gentle, introspective tale about two very different people learning to understand each other. After all the hype and action of other shows, I'm genuinely looking forward to a quiet, beautiful story that might just leave me a sobbing mess in the best possible way. For all the explosive shonen out there, this feels like a warm hug for the soul.
孤独な女王に出会ったのだ。私
I'm so confused what type of show this is.
は一人。私の好きな夜。
Can't tell if that's like a slice of life, romance, or whatever. I don't know what that is. Alright, bro. Now we just doing a gimmick. Because this is... Alright, I knew the Stampede, but we 4 shows in. I ain't know 3 of them. And it's a pretty big season, bro.
Fate fans assemble. Another
Fate Strange Night.
This one might be the wildest yet.
Nah, this is actually a pretty big show. Okay.
Isn't your typical Fate spin-off. It's a twisted recreation of the Grail War, this time set in a lawless American city where every rule gets bent. After that one episode special teased us back in 2024, we've been starving for the full series, and finally, it's here.
Wait, so you don't have to watch anything in the past to watch this? This is just a recreation? Oh, I thought I had to watch some. I'm gonna tune into this because I've seen some clips of this.
Go Narita, the mad genius behind 2 of my favorite series, Bakano and Durara. This series promises chaos, charisma,
this may be
and combat that breaks every expectation.
Hey, this might be busting.
Like Gilgamesh and
I know the
Enkidu
animation
are set
crazy.
to return, but the newcomers, they look even more unhinged. The animation looks slick, and you bet I'm ready for absurd, over-the-top, noble phantasms and impossible duels. I've been a Fate diehard for years, and Strange Fake feels like...
Wait, they don't have the demons, what's the, is it Ufotable? I forgot what the animation studio was that do Demon Slayer and all the Fate. They don't do Fate no more? This don't look like that.
Its own madness.
Don't look like
Bring
the same...
on the mind games, the mayhem.
Oh no,
and
right
the
there
moment
it kind of
we finally
did.
find out just how fake this Holy Grail War really is.
Okay, I ain't gonna. I'm gonna do my research on this. I thought that you had to watch something else to see this, but this one I've been hearing a lot about, so I may gotta tune in.
私ずっと気になってたの。ヒューマン人なのってどんな感じ？やっぱり私たちとは。
What the hell is this? Now, what is this, bro? What is this? Nah. Hold on. This. What is this? I actually have not heard of this at all. I ain't even seen a glimpse of this. What is this? No troll. What is this?
世界の見え方が違う。
僕も不思議に思ってる。
Nah, this might be racist. Hold on, this might be racist. Hold on, bro. That did the monkey just start speaking? Nah, this actually might be racist. What's going on, bro?
Half human, half chimpanzee, and 100% one of the most intriguing premises of the season. The Darwin incident follows
Oh, I seen some about this. I did this on like Amazon Prime or something like that.
Charlie, a boy born from a lab experiment who's trying to live an ordinary high
I
school
haven't heard
life
anything
despite
about it since it
literally
started
being
coming
a
out, though.
human-chimp hybrid. Of course, society doesn't make it easy for him. An extremist animal rights group wants to exploit Charlie as their symbol, and their terrorist acts start turning everyone's lives upside down. This manga earned massive acclaim for its sharp social commentary and thriller edge. Now,
What? How the hell did it get there, bro? I'm so bro. What? How did we get to a terrorist group? What? All right, bro. Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
it's poised to be that.
Now, I
rare
think I
series
actually
that
see
gets
how
you
that
thinking
got
about
there.
evolution, ethics, and what makes us human, while also delivering some heart-pounding suspense. Think Planet of the Apes meets a coming-of-age story, but grounded in real moral tension. Personally, I'm fascinated to see how the Darwin incident handles such a sensitive.
Is Planet of the Apes not grounded in real moral tension though? What? Why he had to diss Planet of the Apes though, bro?
High concept story, and if executed well, this could be the dark horse hit of winter 2026 that everyone ends up talking about.
僕は何の代弁者でもない。ただの一匹の動物。ただのチャーリーだよ。
That motherfucker speaking.
If you're enjoying this video, please give it a like.
Yeah, I was
and
finna
subscribe to the
say, hey, you can't show Konosuba. I was finna say, where did this start? Nah, you ain't getting me though. Okay.
channel in case you need
Now
it.
we
Thanks.
get into the
Time
gritty.
for the next entry.
Now we get into the gritty.
東京を国民のもとへ取り戻す。
大災害はすぐ
Let me know what's going on with Fire Force. I'm not gonna lie, I ain't catch up on the last season because they was kind of BSing. I thought the last season was gonna be the last season. This is the last season for sure, confirmed supposedly. But they said it's like 80. It's gonna be 83 chapters composed into like 12 episodes. That's kind of turned me off. Has it been good? I haven't heard too much about it though. I haven't heard negative or positive. So that I don't know what that's a sign of, honestly.
絶望しろ。
こいつは俺の喧嘩だ。
Flames are at their brightest as Fire Force Season 3 Part 2 prepares to blaze onto the screen, and this time it's the grand finale. This
Yeah.
final core will adapt the manga's last arcs, leading to a climactic showdown between Company 8 and the Evangelist that promises to literally...
And mind you, the thing about Fire Force these last two seasons, maybe you could say this is like a part 1, part 2 situation where, but season 1 and season 2, they were literally 25 episode seasons. So it would have made sense if they would have just made it 25, but I guess they wanted to stretch it out. So I guess it technically is going to be 25 or 24. But I don't know. They just did it weird, in my
Their world
opinion.
on fire. All our favorite pyro heroes.
Now
are
I'm
in
thinking about
play.
it, they kinda
Shinra
did
is
do it the
ready to
same.
release his full Devil's footprints, and even Arthur looks poised to pull off something legendary in the battle to come. David Production has delivered top-tier fights with Sakuga so far, so I'm expecting the animation to go full supernova for these
I'ma
closing
catch up to
episodes.
this as soon as
Beyond
it's
the
done, I ain't
inferno of
gonna lie.
action, there's emotional weight here too. This is the end of the road for the 8th, and long-held mysteries
I've seen
will
that,
finally
bro.
ignite
How
into
his mom got
resolution.
the
As
teeth
someone
like him,
who's
though.
followed Shinra's journey from the start, I'm equal parts hyped and wistful.
Now I seen that they pretty much copied like Mary in the Bible for his mom. That was kind of crazy.
One thing
She
certain,
was a
Fire
virgin.
Force's last ride is going to be hot in every sense of the word.
この地獄を終わらせる。大災害が始まるぞ。見つけ出してやる。
There we go. Now we talk. Where we at? Where we at? We at like 5? Ain't gonna lie, bro. My hands up, bro. This is cinema. This is peak right here, bro. I ain't gonna lie. So far, like I said, I ain't really, as you can see, I ain't really caught up on a lot of these. But for the shows I have been watching, peak, bro. Bro, this is like, I ain't gonna lie, it's not a lot of recent shows coming out that's been that crazy. I would say Gachi Yakuta is probably the one from last year that for sure caught my eye and I really was locked in with it. This is like another one. I would probably say so far it's been better than that. Because Gachi Yakuta got some like shonen tropes that'd be negative. This is just straight up good fiction. You know what I'm saying? Like good watches. Like it's checking all the boxes right now, bro. It's very unique. It don't really copy either. Like the best way I would really describe it is kind of similar to like it's not, and like I said, it's not exactly like this, but Full Metal Alchemist, where you know Full Metal Alchemist is not really like any other shonen anime, but it in terms of like, I ain't gonna spoil. That's all I'm saying. But it's really good.
In this world, hero isn't a title of honor, it's a life sentence. Sentenced to be a hero takes a party of death row criminals and forces them to fight on the front lines against the Demon King's army. Dying on the battlefield...
See, I'm glad I didn't watch a thing like this before I watched it, because that threw me off. I was like, sentenced hero, and that first episode... Cinema, bro.
Even set them free because they'll just be resurrected to continue the carnage. It's basically Suicide Squad meets high fantasy, and it only gets crazier from there. The squad's leader Xylo, who was jailed for killing a goddess, and when he ends up forging a contract with a new one, their doomed fate might finally shift. This dark fantasy adaptation has cult hit written all over it. Expect bloody battles, desperate characters, and some twisted takes on the hero trope. Studio Kai is behind the wheel, so fingers crossed for slick animation to match the novel's intense action. I'm a sucker for stories that flip heroism on its head, and this looks ready to deliver a gritty, no-holds-barred adventure. Sign me up for this penal quest.
Wait, is this gonna be a one-season thing? No, right? Right? Hey, that would be hurt. That would hurt, bro. I'm not gonna lie. If this is a one-season thing, I ain't gonna lie. That would hurt. This literally seemed like something that could be crazy. No troll. So I need more. Another show I'm not caught up on, but it had a lot of hype coming out in the first season.
Remember that gorgeous but deadly island of man-eating flowers and immortal weirdos? We're heading back. Hell's Paradise Season 2 returns us to the nightmare paradise of Shinsenkyo for another round of beautifully animated slaughter. Gabimaru the Hollow and his ragtag allies are still on the hunt for the elixir of life, and the horrors they faced in Season 1 were just the appetizer. Expect more grotesque monsters, trippy landscapes, and oh-so-satisfying ninja battles as the mystery of this island deepens. Studio Mappa's visuals were stunning last time, elegant cherry blossoms one moment, entrails the next, and I have zero doubt they'll up the ante with new fights and foes that are absolute nightmares. What I love about Hell's Paradise is how it balances its serene beauty with utter brutality, and Season 2 looks to continue that bloody poetry. Honestly, I'm both excited and a little terrified.
This is one of the like more recent popular shows I haven't really caught on. They're like in no form. Some of them I'm caught up on in the manga. That was one I just haven't. Frieren. I knew this was gonna be high. I was surprised. Well, I guess JJK is a bigger show. Frieren is very, very popular.
Beyond Journey's End came out of nowhere and quietly stole the hearts of anime fans. Now our favourite elf mage is returning for Season 2, and I couldn't be happier. Frieren's story of reflecting on life after the adventure has only just begun. She, along with her young companions Fern and Stark, will continue their journey north in search of answers, closure, and maybe a few more spells to collect. If it's anything like the first season, we can expect more gorgeous, melancholic moments sprinkled with flashes of magic and warmth.
I think Frieren is just a really good, fun show.
Contemplative tone, turning quiet
I do think it can be
overhyped and overrated, but for what it is very, very good. Fantasy anime. I'm ready to be gently broken by Frieren's introspective journey all over again. In the midst of all the hype and chaos of winter 2026, this is the show I plan to savor slowly. Calm, bittersweet adventure that
I wish it was more episodes like Season 1, but I'm not mad at 10 episodes. JJK is gonna hoop, I'm not even gonna lie. I wonder where they're gonna end the season off. That's my question.
Any doubt. Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3 is coming, and the hype levels are through the roof. After the absolute insanity of last season's Shibuya incident, the story is about to escalate even further, this time into the dreaded culling game arc, a city-wide deathmatch of sorcerers that will push our heroes past their limits. Yuji, Megumi, Yuta, Maki, everyone is in for the fight of their lives as curses
JJK has some really crazy
and
visuals.
long-laid plans come to fruition. Looking at you, Genjaku.
People love Demon Slayer, but JJK has crazy visuals.
Packed with some of the wildest battles and biggest emotional punches in the series. We're talking new domain expansions left and right, and showdowns that might even out crazy what we've already seen. Studio Mappa's animation team has been on fire, so you can bet every punch, slash, and black flash will be jaw-droppingly brutal. JJK has basically become a modern shonen titan, and Season 3 might just cement it as one for the ages.
If season 3 or 4 don't do it, it's gonna be that. It's gonna be that Shinjaku showdown. Whatever they gonna call it. That fight that's in there is gonna be.
And that's my list of the top 10
most
most anticipated.
All right, that's the top 10. I'm gonna be real, bro. That was a lot. It was a lot more shows that I've been really watching that I haven't seen on here. So I won't lie, when I do my top 10, I'll be real. I don't know if that's gonna make it into the top 10, especially if we include TV shows from doing the first 3 months. But if we being real, bro, it may be all anime. Oh nah, not all anime, cause this, hey, Fallout. You got the new Game of Thrones. It's some TV shows that have been coming out that's really banging. It's not too many though. Be real. It's not too many. But I need to like up my game in terms of all the stuff besides those two. In terms of just regular TV shows. But yeah, that's the video. Y'all do want more of these reactions, more of these TV show, anime, movie, whatever reactions, more videos in general on it. Just like the video, subscribe, all that good stuff out the way. Further ado, man. Your boy Fitz, I'm out of here, ski.
Tell him to bring me my money. Yeah!